Welcome to the Python Learn Together, Code Together. Now we will see some special thing in the Python, that is the else clause over the for loop or over any loops. Okay, for that this is the else clause over the loops. Okay, so for that I'm using the Python interpreter, that is the official, or you can use any of the Anaconda or any PyCharm, any IDEs, but since it is the newer version Python 3.8, so I'm using the Python interpreter, official interpreter. And here I'm going to write a for loop for I in range, okay, 5, for I in range 5, and here okay, I need to just put on colon, and here I need to write print I. Okay, this is the for loop, and what I'm doing means, now I'm writing the else statement combining with the for loop. That means for I in range of 5 print I, then what I will write means, okay, in the next sentence I'm writing else. Okay, else I'm writing okay, here you need to give the indentation, and here I'm writing print I am else clause. Okay, that means if it reaches this else part, then it will print the I am else clause. So if we check the output of this code, okay, we will see 0 1 2 3 4 and I am else clause. That means here the for loop, it will execute it. That means the range 5, it will give us the values 0 1 2 3 4. So here 0 1 2 3 4, these values are printed, and after that it comes to the next statement, that is else, then it prints I am else clause. Okay, now I will write another code, then I will explain what is the actual thing this else clause is. So same code I will write, but a little bit change. For I in range of 5, and here print, okay, I am using that same earlier things, print I, and another statement what I will write means break. Okay, here I will just write the break, and after this I'm writing the same, that is the else. Okay, else, and here I'm writing print and here I'm writing I am else clause. Okay, I will just write this. It is similar to this, but a little bit change. I added the break statement after the print I. Now we will check its output. Okay, now you can see it will just print 0, and it is not printing I am else clause. The main thing is that when we use the else statement inside any looping statement, that is for loop or while loop, this else statement will be executed if our for loop or any loop, if this loop exit without using the break statement. That means if it exit normally, that means here you can see print I in range, after the value 4, it checks the, no, here the I is not getting any value, I will get only the value till 4. So after printing 4, this for loop, it will exit normally. We are not forcing the loop to exit, it will exit normally. So when the time it exit normally, that time this else part will execute. So here we can see I am the else clause. But in this case what happened means, we are for I in range, first at the starting this range of 5 will give I to I equal to 0. Okay, so print I, this will print 0. Then we call break, that means intentionally we are breaking the loop. We break this loop, so the next values are not printing. Since we break this loop intentionally, this else part is not executing. So the conclusion is that if we break our loop, that means any for loop or while loop, intentionally by using the break, then that means if we use the break statement, then the else part will not going to execute. But if we not use the break statement. That means if this for I in range of 5, that means if this statement without using the break statement, if we write the else statement, at that time the else statement will be executed after the successful completion of this loop. This is the very important thing we need to observe. Here there is no any break statement, and here the break statement is there. This is the something extra things that the Python gives for us. That means we can interface the else with the for, but in C and C in C languages we observed that we have to use else only for the sentences like if statement. But here we can use the else for even for the if statement, and also even for these for statements, for loops. In loops also we can use the else part. That is called as else clause over the loop. Okay, I think you hope understand this. For just a something tricky, here I have one program. I think yeah, here I have one small program. I will open this just with a notepad, and I will zoom it. Okay, I will zoom it, and here these are all the comments. These are all just I wrote to check the what are the values of I and j. Just look at here. For I in range 4, here I am using two for loops. For I in range 4 and for j in range 3, print I and j, and print I plus j. For a checking purpose I am printing I and j, then I print I plus j, then d equal to I plus j mod 4, print d. If I plus j mod 4 equal to 0, then break else print. Okay, this is the program. Actually, if we check the values for this print of I and j without all these parts, if we check the values of I and j, then here the values that we got I wrote here 0 0 0 1 0 2. That means initially this main range, it will returns the value 0 1 2 3. So here we can see 0 1 2 3, and this will returns the value 0 1 2. So here we can see 0 1 2. That means 0. Okay, I will start here 0 1 2. This is the one set, and from here this is another set, and from here this is another set, and from here this is another set. But if we run this, this one in Python, okay, this is else clause.py that I'm going to run now in command prompt. I need to change my directory to desktop, and I will run Python, and that file name is else clause. Okay, else clause.py. Okay, now you can see the result. We will compare this result with this notepad. For that I will just make the split screen, and here you can see, okay, initially 0 and 0, it will returns okay, here what I write means print I and j. So here 0 and 0, then print I plus j, that is 0, then d equal to I plus j mod 4, that value is also 0. Then so if I plus j is mod 4 equal to 0, that means now we are intentionally breaking this statement. We break this statement intentionally, so this else part is not going to execute here. But instead of that, after this breaking of statement, this loop will be breaked. This for j in range, this loop breaked. So it goes to the again the father loop. This is the father loop, and this is the son loop. Okay, for a simplicity purpose we call like this is the father loop. That means it is the main loop. It goes to this main loop, and here after the range, after 0, here you can see it got the value 1, and 1 and 0, so it will give 1 and 1 and 1 and 2. So 1 and 2, after this print we can see print of I plus j, that is 1 and 2 is 3. So after this we are not breaking the loop, because here the I plus j value, it is not equal to 0 anywhere. So here we are not breaking this loop. but it is normally after the completion of this loop will be completed, so it automatically comes out of this loop. So this else part is executing. Else print, this is the clause, this is clause. Okay, this is clause, I am just printing this. This is the else clause. Okay, this is else clause, I am printing this. If we, but here we can observe we intentionally break the loop. After this 0 0 0 we only break by if I plus j mod 4 equal to 0. Here we, it is 0, so it intentionally breaked, so we are not getting this else part. This is called as the else clause. I think you hope understand with this example. Thank you.